does a footballer do?
A footballer plays with 10 other people in a team, and they kick the ball against another 11 players, trying to score a goal against their opponent. They play throughout the year in a tournament and also in a season. I've forgotten the word for a season. What are they called? In a league.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they play in a league that runs throughout the year, and they also have tournaments. And the better they are, the better they're paid. I think it's an interesting job if you are an active person.
You need to be.
Yes.
You need to be.
So, what do you think a lawyer does?
All right. So a lawyer has to defend people, their clients. It really doesn't matter if the person is guilty or not.
Is it an interesting job?
It depends. If the case is an interesting case, maybe it might be. But I don't know, maybe those civil cases, no.
Contract,
Yeah.
negotiation.
No, but maybe, murders and things like that would be more interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I would never do that job. But anyway. What about doctors?
A doctor has a lot of knowledge, usually specific about one part of the body, and they help people who have something wrong with this part of the body. So an ophthalmologist will work with eyes. However, a general practitioner will help you diagnose or find out what's wrong with you and then send you to a specialist doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a very interesting job. Quite stressful, but I'm sure you have a good feeling.
Helping people.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's a very interesting one.
And in some countries, you get very well paid.
Oh yes.
Some. Not everywhere.
Yes. So what about a nurse? What does a nurse do?
Well, a nurse helps people in hospitals mostly, and they are the first caregivers, and they have to do what the doctor says them to do. I'm not quite sure if they get very well paid.
Not enough.
Not enough, yes, I would say not enough. I'm not quite sure whether it's an interesting job. Not quite sure, but they are it's a very important job.
It's often called a vocation, a job you are called to do to help people.
Yes. Well, we've got the same with teachers.
Yes,
That is also called a vocational job. So a teacher is a person who is going to help you learn a subject, whatever that subject is. I would say, well, teachers don't get very well paid. They get very well paid in some countries, but I think there are maybe 3 or 4 countries, I don't know, Norwegian, Norway, I was thinking about something else, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and I think that might be it. Yeah.
If we go privately, a lot of the Gulf regions.
Well, Yes.
Depends also on the subject.
Absolutely. What subject are you thinking about?
A specialized teacher who doesn't work at a school for children will always ask a lot more than a public school teacher.
Yes, absolutely.
Is this an interesting job?
I think so. You need to like it, but I think that you need to like your job. I mean, it doesn't matter what job you choose, but if you don't like it, it's going to be less interesting, that's for sure, and more difficult. If you don't like your job, you're going to find getting up in the morning and going to work extremely difficult.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
You can also get tired of your job even if you like it, even if you like either the subject, there are other things that make you feel less motivated. So, what does a policeman do?
A policeman works in their local community to protect people from criminals and to help if a crime has been committed. This is an interesting job, but not one I would enjoy at all.
It must be very difficult to do a job where you are in permanent danger.
Yes, I would. This is not something I would choose for myself, but I appreciate that people do this. What about a firefighter?
A firefighter puts fires out. So if there is a fire, they need to go there and extinguish the fire. I think that this is a very interesting job. In general, firefighters are also very, very good persons, very nice. They are there to help. So I would never go for that. But I'm very happy that people choose that. That's for sure. What about judges? What do judges do?
When there is a disagreement, two people, either civil, two people don't agree, or criminal, somebody has done something wrong, the judge decides who is right and who is wrong. And they can set a punishment, whether it's going to jail or having to do something for the community, or maybe have a curfew. And I think this is a very interesting job. You would need to study a lot and handle pressure, but it would be a very interesting.
It's my mom's birthday soon. Are you good at buying presents? Do you have any advice?
I am sometimes good at buying presents, so maybe I can give you some suggestions. What does your mom like?
Well, I think that she likes scarves and clothes, but I don't know what kind.
And do you know her favorite color?
I think it should be green. Yeah.
That's an important information you have.
Yeah.
So you could give her a scarf. Since it's winter, I think she might like it.
Okay. Any other suggestions?
It also depends on what you gave her last time. Do you remember her last birthday present?
My last birthday present was something I made with my brother and my father, and we built a little birdhouse.
That's amazing.
I don't know if she liked it very much. That's why I want to ask for advice. So
It sounds like a very creative present, but it sounds to me like she might appreciate something more practical than creative. So I think you could give her something that she would use very often. Do you know of something else she might like, such as something related to cooking or...
She does like cooking. I could buy a recipe book, maybe?
That could be a great idea if she likes trying out specific type of food as well, such as vegan food or cooking food made out of special ingredients.
Well, I think that she said last week, I want to make pastries. So
a baking book sounds like a perfect idea.
yeah, or maybe I can buy a tray to make muffins or cookies with.
And do you have some time to decide about the present? When is your mom's birthday?
Well, it's next Tuesday. I don't have very much time, but and my budget is not very high. It's about $30.
Okay. I think that should be enough for a good cookbook, because a couple of weeks ago I remember buying a vegan cookbook that is popular here in Italy, and it cost me 20 something euros.
Okay.
And it's a very good book.